got this question from a coach that coaches at a religious school. And you and I talked a little bit last week. Really interested in your thoughts on this because, there is the brand in front of these coaches and in front of these athletes, um, and interested in your thoughts on people's responsibility to that. So I'm gonna ask this question, and you can go ahead and answer it. I coach at a religious conservative institution with a strong moral code against homosexuality, as well as drinking, premarital sex, etc. I don't necessarily agree with their stance on everything, but I do represent my school. With this in mind, how should I handle the quote unquote gay issue?
Yeah, and really the answer will be fairly similar, as to again set that foundation of respect. The one thing you have to keep in mind with a school that is very upfront about their belief systems is that an athlete is going to know that going into that school.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that doesn't mean that student athletes who are gay should avoid schools. Often, gay athletes struggle very much with being a part of a religion that may not accept their lifestyle, and that's a very difficult struggle for athletes. I've worked with a lot of student athletes who face that, and two aspects that are such core parts of their identity, and yet they don't go together, philosophically. So, that's a real struggle for a lot of student athletes. So they may seek out a specific religious institution that does not accept homosexuality or bisexuality, and yet that is their core belief system. So they really will struggle with that. On the other hand, they're going to know that coming in, whether that university or college or program is going to be one that is open and accepting. And of course, my desire is always to make inroads with building acceptance. And, not, again, it's not that you have to, feel, it's not that you have to be okay or necessarily accept homosexuality or bisexuality. I guess mine is more about building inclusion, that we build that foundation of respect for all, no matter the background, whether we were talking about sexuality or religion, or race or gender. We're talking about lots of different people coming from lots of different backgrounds and ideologies, and we want to set a foundation of respect because that's how we're going to get the best performance, and that's how our athletes are going to get the best experiences. And so I think definitely, again, bringing it back to respect. If you've got a university or an athletic department that is saying, we don't want to know if any of our athletes are homosexual or bisexual, don't talk about those kinds of things, or tell them not to come here, or, whatever the extreme might be, as I really encourage people to say, I may not personally accept it, the university may not personally accept this lifestyle, but we are an institution that's based in respect, and no matter where our students are coming from, again, from all these different places, gender, race, culture, identities, we're going to get the best out of our players by creating a respectful environment. Again, that doesn't mean you have to accept homosexuality or bisexuality, but it does mean if you want to have an effective program, that you set up that foundation.